Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kahaloyim, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. I want to say another one. Barak, Haya, Yahweh, Tazawa Ra, Lamada, Yada, Karaba, Wa, Tazaba, Malak, Malaka, Malak, Maha. That's saying that blessed be the Lord, my strength, which teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight. I just wanted to go ahead and bring that out early. Something I've been working on, trying to read that in Hebrew. I just want to come with the subject, my Akim at camp Saturday, we went over Matthew 24. I'm going to go over 24, chapter 24, verses 6 through probably 9. So I just want to go over it. I had a precept to go along with it. Wanted to go over the prophecies, just where we at right now. I mean, I just watched and listened to a brother video this morning and talking about where we are. Like, Venezuela's popping off, Russia's popping off, Trump saying all kinds of crazy stuff, economically, we all over the place. One minute is cut the interest rates and go down, or then they'll say, strengthen the interest rate. With me, I've been in the stock market for a long time, so I know that this economy is not as strong as what they're saying it is. But I know that these things must come into fruition, because Yahweh Shai has to come back and say he's elect, the 144,000 in the elect. So I'm just going to go ahead and start Matthew chapter 24, verses 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of war, and that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So, Yahweh Shah was saying that these things must happen. These rumors of war, and that's what's going on. We watching CNN. I was watching Elder Malcolm out of the GMS camp in Chicago, and he was talking about how, the so-called UFO, which we know they IFO, we can identify them, but to the people of the world, UFOs. But I'm gonna say it again, IFO, so we can identify those flying objects, because they're the chariots of the Most High, But the rumors of the wars going on, you hear it out every day. Every day you watch TV and everybody's in the world holding their breath, But we as the, hopefully elect, hoping that things do pop off. So the more it pops off, the most high is on his way. But just like you said, with these rumors of war, even if it is these wars, even if the war do pop off, the end is not yet. The Most High said there's other things that must happen. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. So, race wars out here. Nations of people. Matter of fact, I didn't even have that in my notes, but I just saw where there's a precept for the name nation. I think it's Haggai 2 verses 22. Let me get this right quick and see what they say when it speaks of nation. So like if I'm doing it old school by the book, I could use the computer or the laptop or iPad or whatever you want to use. But tonight I'm just gonna go ahead and use it by the book. Haggai 2 verses 22. And I will overthrow Salakia, and I will overthrow the thrones of kingdoms, and I will destroy the strength of the kingdoms of the heathens, and I will overthrow the chariots and those that ride in them, and the horses and their riders shall come down, every one by the sword of his brother. You know, that's the breakdown. You know, with the nations, I never broke it down that way. So that the nation will rise against the nations. So it's just like he said, the heathens. You know, all the heathens from other nations will rise against each other because once they know that Babylon the Great is fallen, they're gonna drink from the same cup, and the Most High must got it in the spirit for me to bring that out, because I never broke it down that way. So if you're looking at Matthew 24 verses 7, and my precept in my Bible says for nation, and then it have the S, which showing the precept, which is Haggai 2:22. And if I'm following, if I'm wrong with this, brothers rebuke me. But based on the precept, that's what it says. Going to Haggai 2:22. So for nation will for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. So we seeing these things happen every day. We seeing every day something's going on the four corners of the earth. And so the brothers always keep up with the prophecies in the Bible, in addition to what's going on in the world, because you got to know what the Bible is saying is the truth, to see that the Most High is telling you the truth based on the experiences or based on the events of the world. So like I said, the nations will rise against nations, and then kingdoms versus kingdoms. The kingdoms are, the kingdom of the world. What kingdoms? The Americas, the Russias, the Irans, the Iraqs, the Middle East, North Korea, all of those kingdoms. And then the Most High says, Yahweh says, 20 Matthew chapter 24 verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So these are the sorrow that we getting ready to go through. I saw IG. My brother did a IG video showing that there was tanks running over people over in Venezuela. They said it was the beginning. He was saying that was the beginning of Jacob's trouble, and that's true. So let's see. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna go ahead and read down to 10, and then I'll have two precepts, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I just wanted to do a little short video, just based on prophecy, and based on things that's coming to prophecy, and in comparison to things that are we seeing on TV right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to chapter 24, verses 9. Then they shall deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. So all the nations are gonna know who we are. That's what we doing on the highways and the byways, and they're gonna know it through the name of the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. That this name is powerful, and that these nations are gonna hate it because everybody gonna hopefully the elect, 144,000 will be awoke and they will know who they are, and everybody will hate us because of that. I go to verse 10, and then shall many of Slakia, and then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. So they'll start hating each other, man. You know, that hate and wax cold, as the Bible always say, wax cold, wax cold. You know. Matter of fact, I can go on down, and this is what it says on 24 verses 12. I'm gonna go ahead and do 11. I'm gonna skip it. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So many's gonna be wax cold, and a lot of false prophets gonna come out because they don't want this truth to come out. But they have no choice because these prophecy has to come out. So what I'm gonna do, I had a couple precepts that I'm gonna bring out, and then I'm gonna be finished. So Daniel's chapter 12 verses 10, and this is in reference to Matthew 24 verses 10. So let me read that again so we know what the precept of that will be. And then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. And the precept for that is Daniel chapter 12 verses 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly. So that's basically what they're saying. The wicked will continue to be. Some will be purified and tried in that time. Basically, that's what it's saying. And there shall be many that's offended and shall betray one another. So it's telling you that Daniel was already prophesizing it, and Yahweh Shai was just telling it all over again. He said, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. So hopefully the elect will still, we all understand through the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Then we'll go to another precept. I can continue if you see what Daniel was saying in Daniel chapter 12 verses 11. And from the time that the daily sacrifice shall be taken away, the abomination that maketh desolate set up, there shall be 1,290 days. So those are the days that that the end of time will come. I guess this the times before now and then. In the breakdown of that, I'm not gonna do the breakdown in this video. This is something that I just wanted to show, like some description on the end time prophecies. And maybe I get into that a little bit more. I gotta study more in depth and get the right breakdown. I don't want to do no videos. I don't want to steer nobody astray. Let's go one more precept. And I'm out of here. This is Hosea 14:9. So who is wise, and he shall understand these things, prudent, and he shall know them, for the ways of the Lord Yahweh are right, and the just shall walk in them. but the transgressor shall fall therein. So that's what he was saying. You know, a lot of those gonna be out here, and they're gonna fall short because they don't know the word of the Most High. They don't know, like, you know, that they always say, you know, wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of the time. So wisdom and knowledge has to be the stability, and that's why we out here trying to do videos and be edified, and we um, we have to be edified to edify the sheep and waken the sheep. Because every day I'm out there, man, you just never know who you'll see. And Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah always be the one who helped me. I'm always Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah always help me when I'm out there in the spirit. You know, the Rakah Kakadash. You know, if I see someone and the Most High just tell me, man, it's a beautiful thing to have that Rakah Kadash in the presence. Um, so with this closing down, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Kal Halayim Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakah Kadash, Tawab Aman.